At first, we need to look an eye on the right side and wrong side of the fabric. When we sew the patterns, we always sew on the wrong side or back side of the fabric. Now we laid out the fabric, make them flat, and the wrong side of fabric is on the table. We are going to place the plastic memory bear patterns on the wrong side of the fabric. You're going to notice that on many of these patterns pieces, it says something like cut 4 to reverse. What that means essentially is that you're going to be cutting 2 of these pattern pieces out in this regular direction, then you're going to flip it over and cut 2 pieces out in the opposite direction. Now, we use the heat erasable pen to mark out the edge line of each patterns. And then we draw the inner dashed line. The dashed line is for sewing while the edge line is for cutting. Next we cut all the pattern pieces out of the fabric. Now that we've got all of our pattern pieces cut out, we're ready to sew. We're going to begin with the head side pieces. First, we put the right sides of head side pieces facing together. Pin the seam as we shown. Then we sew the dashed line. Next, we take out the head center piece and fold it in half to mark out the center point. We start at the center of the head center piece, pin it to the center seam of the head side piece. And then I'm gonna take my time and put a pin every couple of centimeters along the side. Make sure that as I go along that the edges are lined up nice and evenly. If all goes well, you should have something that looks like this when you're done. Now we start sewing along the dashed line where we pinned. Next up are the ears. We're going to separate our pieces into 2 separate ears, right sides of the fabric facing each other. Pin and sew the curved parts of the ear. Leave that straight seam at the bottom open. that where we're gonna place our stuffing and attach it to the head in just a moment. When we done the sewing, we're going to clip the curves, don't cut through the thread. Clipping the curves allows the ear to lay flatter and more nicely when we turn it right side out. Next, we're going to add just a little pinch of stuffing to each of the ears. When we done the ears part, we attach them to the head side pieces. We line the edge of the ear up with the seam, where we attach the head center piece to the head side piece. Then pin and sew the ears into place. Next up, we're gonna add the safety eyes and nose onto the face of the bear. We mark the spots where the eyes should be 1.5 inches far away from the top. While the nose is near around the center of the head centerpiece. We use a seam ripper or sharp scissors to make a little tiny starter hole. Then we insert the eye posts and nose post through the holes. Press the backing piece onto the post firmly, the flat side of the backings facing the fabric. Now we will sew the front of the body. Make sure the right sides of the front of body pieces facing each other. Pin and sew the seam as shown. We're ready to attach the front head to the front body. Take right side of the front body pieces on the table, and grab the front of the head, flip it over, so the right sides of them facing together. Make sure the seams going down the center of head, and the center of the front body piece are lined up, then we sew the neck straight across. Now, we're going to sew the head back pieces together. Make sure the right sides facing together. Then pin along the seam with a square mark. Sew it into place and then we'll get the back of the head. To create the tail, put the right sides of tail pieces together, then pin and sew it into place. We sew all along the curved part, but we leave the straight seam at the bottom open. Now we stuff the tail, put tiny amount of fiber fill in it. For the back of the body, we're going to separate our back body pieces into 2 single sheets of fabric. To fold over the back of the body pattern at that large triangle at the bottom, fold it in half, and put some pins in place. And now we're gonna sew the dart on each of the pieces that's little triangle. Then we shall attach the tail to the back of the body. First, we place the 2 pieces of the back of body, with right sides facing together. Then tuck the tail in between the layers of the back body pieces together, right underneath that lower triangle, so tuck it in there and pin it into place. We sew the seam as shown. Do not sew the seam between those 2 triangles. This is a hole in the back of the bear where we will stuff the body later. Just as we did for the front of the body, we're now going to attach the back of the head to the back of body. Starting at neck, we're going to line up those edges and make sure the seam that goes down the middle of the body are lined up. Put a pin there to secure it. Then we'll sew straight across. We are ready to give this bear some arms. First, we place the front body pieces, right side on the table, take one arm, be aware of the arm direction. We pin it to the front body. And then repeat for the second arm. Then we sew the dashed line. Now, do the same process on the back of the body. Make sure the right sides of the fabric are touching when you attach the arms. Legs are next. Separate leg pieces into 2 different legs, place the right sides together. We're gonna pin the red seams as shown. Make sure not to sew the seam between those 2 triangles, so you can stuff the legs later. Then, we're ready for the sole of the foot. First, grab one of the legs and open up the bottom of the foot, and we're going to pin the sole. Pay attention that the right side of the sole is inside of the foot. Essentially, I start by putting pin 1 triangle first, then go to the other end line that triangle mark up with that seam, and put a pin there. Then I take my time placing a pin every couple of centimeters. We sew the sole pad very slowly and evenly. Then I'm going to clip the curves, make sure not to cut through the thread. And we turn the foot right sides out. Now, we are ready to attach the legs to the front of the body. Laying the body out flat with the right side up. Take one of the legs and fold it in half so that the seam that goes down the back of the leg and down the front of the leg are lined up. Then flip the legs so I can pin it into place. I want the toes to be right up by the head of the bear. And then I'll pin it. Now we can sew straight across to attach the legs to the body. We are ready to attach the front of the body to the back of the body. So lay the front out flat, tuck those ears in, and then tuck the legs in. Make sure when you do this tucking part, that the legs are well into the center and not anywhere near the perimeter, so they don't get caught up when we sew around the edges. Now we take the back of the body, sides are facing together, and then we're just going to start pinning this into place. Then sew around the entire perimeter. Turn the bear right side out by gently pulling it through the stuffing hole in the back. When we stuff the arms, I recommend putting less stuffing as you get closer to the body, because it makes the arm real floppy and flexible, so the arms can go forward. The final step is to sew closed your stuffing holes by using ladder stitch.